Well, hello and welcome to the Wednesday morning mug for August 2017. This is Ironman Herb Baile, along with the star of the show, the Charlie Harper mug. I'm poolside this morning, very early in the morning here in South Carolina. People are just waking up, but you and I have our coffee. We're going to talk sports on the fastest growing laid-back sports chat in the cyber community today. I'm happy for all the new viewers coming on right now. Welcome. What is this show about, this webcast about a Charlie Harper mug and this guy called Ironman and talking about sports? It's one of these original shows, original thought. Isn't it nice to have original thought nowadays? And first of all, I want to thank all the new viewers that are coming on board all over the world watching. Thank you. Cheers to you. And also, just a reminder that the Bailey Brew Sports Chat podcast will be getting in November, 2 Saturday nights a month, and we'll have guests from all over the world, a good podcast, and so I'm looking forward to that. And also my book, Sports Memories Woven into Life, will be coming into your hands in November 27th, 2017, 22 chapters of sports positivity, weaving life lessons into sports memories. So get ready to do your Christmas shopping with Bailey Brew Sports Chat and get a copy of that book for this Christmas. And so a busy November, that's for sure. Okay, let's get right to it. Steam from the Charlie Harper mug is got some things to say about the Major League Baseball races. But first, let's talk about the NFL. One thing that jumps out to me about the NFL is that it's getting bigger and bigger each year, and one of the biggest things I see about the National Football League this year is training camps. Have you noticed that all these training camps are in their stadiums now? Their first practice in training camp, and they're in front of like thousands and thousands of people. That wasn't back. It was like that in the day. In the day, they probably had a couple hundred in like a high school fields or training camp fields, and now they're in stadiums and they're going through workouts. And well, I can see the Patriots. Patriots have a big following, and so they and all these other major market teams. But I was seeing Carolina Panthers down here were in a good-sized stadium for their first practice. So the NFL gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Even practices are to be celebrated, which is totally something to me. But kudos to the National Football League for marketing their brand. And the Hall of Fame game begins this week. And so preseason football is going to start beginning, and that means football until February. But for me, and for people north of the border, I've been watching the Canadian Football League. Let's talk a little about the Canadian Football League. They start in July, their regular season, and I've been watching them about 3 weeks now. ESPN2 has been covering them down in the States, and I gotta say, the Canadian Football League has a good brand of football. I was pretty interested in their games, so a raise of a mug to the Canadian Football League. I think it's a good thing. If you're in a area right now, you could be watching this at any time during the day, and you're seeing the pool behind me, and you're hot and everything. You're saying, "Is Ironman going to go in that pool?" I went in it yesterday. Will I go in for this episode? Who knows? You got to stay to the end of the West to find out. So, I'm not by coffee. Coffee in the mug stays with me. All right, some more things to talk about, and that is the Major League Baseball. Steam from the Charlie Harper mug is saying that the Red Sox got the real deal in Rafael Devers, and we think that he will be a superstar in the Major League Baseball. He just has such a sweet swing for the third baseman for the Red Sox. A sweet swing. Talk about a sweet swing. Last night, Christian Vasquez in the bottom of the ninth, 3-run homer against the Cleveland Indians. And one thing that touched me about that, as the Red Sox beat the Indians, was that they interviewed him after the game, and he was like almost in tears because his dad was at that game, along with his girlfriend and a teacher that he had growing up. They were in Fenway Park to watch him win the game in the bottom of the ninth. That's neat. That's cool. And so kudos to Christian Vasquez for doing a life moment right in front of family and girlfriend. Kudos to that. You know, but Also, the steam from the Charlie Harper mug is saying today that the Cleveland Indians will not win the Central of the American League. The steam is saying that Kansas City Royals, who kind of were hot and now not hot, I believe will get hot again. And the Kansas City Royals will win that division in the Major League. All right, let's talk about the second annual Bailey Fitness Pool coming up September 16th, 2017. 4 or 6 or 7 miles of walk, run, jog, hike, whatever you can do, bike, 70-minute cardio and yoga, and 70-minute weight training, all in one day, connected by social media. I am going to be sending invites out through the Bailey Brew Sports Chat Facebook page this week, so you can click on all over the world if you're going to be doing it. We'll be connected by social media that day, and we'll be cheering each other on. We did it last year, and there was 28 states represented in 3 countries. There's going to be so much more this year. Looking for big things, and don't be afraid to show your guns. That's right. Weight training is about making yourself feel good, but also about, showing what you have. And I always encourage people who are into weight training real heavy that once they get to a point where they're very happy of their body, show it. Don't be. I mean, the people the haters that will hate about that are the people that are not working out, and the people that are not doing that. They'll be the haters that say don't do that because they don't want to see it because you're making them look bad. So be proud of your accomplishments and what you're doing. Very much so. You should be proud. All right. So the Wednesday morning mug format from the pool. What do you think? Go to the Bailey Brew Sports Chat Facebook page and show me. This video is being shown on the ever-expanding Bailey Brew Sports Chat social media. We got platforms all over the world, and we got like 10 platforms that this video is going on, and still adding as the weeks go by. So I'm excited about that. And real quick thing, that the podcast will also be videoed for the YouTube channel, Bailey Brew /Sports Chat. So the year was 1974, and in 1974 things were a little different. Baseball was popular, but there wasn't a whole lot of money involved yet. And my parents went to the movie theater with another couple, and the movie theater were doing some giveaways, and my dad got Red Sox tickets on the bottom, in a plastic baggie in the bottom of his popcorn box. And that's what they were doing. And so in 1974, we had free Red Sox tickets from a movie giveaway in Fenway Park, the Red Sox and the Tigers. And I remember the game clearly. It was a good game, and I remember seeing Rico Petrocelli and Yastrzemski and Fisk and Louis Tiant and all the greats. But it was because of one of those little giveaways. And I thought to share this, that you wouldn't see that today because of the high market now of Major League Baseball, that it's gotten to be so big that maybe you'd get minor league tickets. I think you would get minor league baseball tickets, but Major League tickets, those are a thing of the past. I don't think you'd get those in bottle of popcorns in a giveaway. But it was a memory for me, and I actually share that memory in the book. My book coming up, Sports Memories Woven into Life. So this is Ironman Herb Baile, along with Charlie Harper mug, saying thank you for tuning in to the fastest growing laid-back sports chat in the cyber community today. And the steam from the Charlie Harper mug is saying Joey Logano is going to finish strong in NASCAR and win a few more races along the way before it's all said and done. So NASCAR fans, the steam is saying look out for Joey Logano. So this is Ironman Herb Baile with a peck pop of love. There you go. Saying thank you for tuning in to the fastest growing sports laid-back and cyber community today's chat. And tell your friends about it. Share it on your timelines and let them see the star of the show, which is the Charlie Harper mug. Now, am I going in the pool? Am I going in the pool? Should I go in the pool? Oh, this is Iron Man saying I'll see you next week.